ఎదురు చూస్తూ ఉన్నారు అని చాలా సేపటి నుంచి. సో ఎస్ఎస్ రాజమౌళి గారు ప్రెజెన్స్ మనకి స్టార్ స్టూడియోస్, అలాగే ఇన్ అసోసియేషన్ విత్ ధర్మ ప్రొడక్షన్స్ అండ్ ప్రైమ్ ఫోకస్ అండ్ ఆల్సో అండ్ ఆస్ట్రోవర్స్ మూవీస్, ఇన్ని బ్యానర్స్ సంయుక్తంగా అందిస్తున్నటువంటి సినిమా. ఈరోజు కె మాధవన్ గారు ఫ్రమ్ స్టార్ స్టూడియోస్, అలాగే ధర్మ ప్రొడక్షన్స్ నుంచి కరణ్ జోహర్ గారు, బిక్రమ్ దుగ్గల్ గారు, అలాగే అపూర్వ మెహతా గారు, నమిత్ మల్హోత్రా గారు అండ్ మెరిక్ డిసూజా గారు, ఇంతమంది నిర్మాతలతో అంగరంగ వైభవంగా సెప్టెంబర్ 9వ తారీఖున విడుదల కాబోతున్నటువంటి చిత్రం బ్రహ్మాస్త్రం. ఈ ఈవెంట్కి మిమ్మల్ని అందరినీ కలవటానికి టీం అందరూ సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నారు. అసలు భారతదేశ చలనచిత్ర చరిత్రలోనే ఒక బ్రహ్మాండం ఈ బ్రహ్మాస్త్రం. మనం పురాణాల్లో చాలా చదివాము, కొన్ని కథల్ని విన్నాము, అలాగే ఈ అస్త్రాల గురించి చాలామందికి తెలుసు. ఆ పురాణాల్లో ఉండేటువంటి అస్త్రాలని ఈ జనరేషన్కి అనుసంధానం చేస్తూ తీసుకొచ్చినటువంటి అయాన్ ముఖర్జీ దర్శకత్వంలో అద్భుతమైనటువంటి దృశ్య కావ్యం బ్రహ్మాస్త్రం. మనందరికీ ఎంతో ఇష్టమైనటువంటి సూపర్ స్టార్ అమితాబ్ బచ్చన్ గారు, అలాగే కింగ్ నాగార్జున గారు అండ్ ద హార్ట్ థ్రాబ్ ఆఫ్ మిలియన్స్ అండ్ మిలియన్స్ ఆఫ్ యంగ్స్టర్స్ అండ్ ఫిల్మ్ వరల్డ్ రణబీర్ కపూర్ అండ్ ద బ్యూటిఫుల్ అండ్ వెరీ వెరీ టాలెంటెడ్ ఆలియా భట్ ఇద్దరు కనువిందు చేయగా ఒక అందమైన దృశ్య కావ్యాన్ని మన ముందుకు తీసుకొస్తున్నారు. అండ్ దట్ ఈస్ బ్రహ్మాస్త్రం. మరి ఈ బ్రహ్మాస్త్రం ఈవెంట్కి ఈరోజు స్పెషల్ గెస్ట్గా మన యంగ్ టైగర్ NTR గారు రానున్నారు. ఈ ఈవెంట్ గురించి చాలామంది వేచి ఉన్నారు, చాలామంది ఫ్యాన్స్ కూడా రావడం జరిగింది. అనివార్య కారణాల వల్ల ఈవెంట్ని ఇక్కడికి షిఫ్ట్ చేయడం జరిగింది. సో ఫ్యాన్స్ అందరికీ ముందుగా వెరీ బిగ్ సారీ. బట్ ఈరోజు మీరు విననున్నారు NTR గారి స్పీచ్ మరికొద్ది సేపట్లో. అలాగే ఈరోజు ఈ కార్యక్రమానికి మరికొద్ది సేపట్లో ద టీమ్ ఆఫ్ బ్రహ్మాస్త్రం ఇక్కడికి రానున్నారు. సో ఇన్వైటింగ్ ద టీమ్ ఆఫ్ బ్రహ్మాస్త్రం, ముందుగా ద ప్రెజెంటర్ ఎస్ఎస్ రాజమౌళి గారిని రావాల్సిందిగా రిక్వెస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాము. రాజమౌళి గారు టు ప్లీజ్.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం అండి, సబ్కో నమస్కార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఎవ్రీవన్ ఫర్ కమింగ్ హియర్. మాట్లాడుకుందాం, ముందు ఒకరి తర్వాత ఒకరిని అందరినీ పిలుద్దాం. ఫస్ట్ లెట్ మీ ఇన్వైట్ a person that I admire for his passion for cinema, Karan Johar. Please, let's have Mr. Karan Johar.
So now let's put our hands together for the one and only king, Nagarjuna garu. కలిపి పిలిచేద్దామా? ఒకళ్ళు సొట్టబుగ్గల సుందరి మాత్రమే కాదు, ఫెంటాస్టిక్ పర్ఫార్మర్ ఆలియా భట్ అండ్ ద హార్ట్ థ్రాబ్ ఆఫ్ మిలియన్స్ రణబీర్ కపూర్, ద శివ ఫ్రమ్ బ్రహ్మాస్త్ర. ఇప్పుడే ఇక్కడికి ఎంటర్ అయినటువంటి మన యంగ్ టైగర్ NTRకి సాదర స్వాగతం పలుకుతున్నాము.
ప్లీజ్ మళ్ళీ లాస్ట్లో తీసుకుందాం ప్లీజ్ మొదలు పెట్టండి అందరూ వెయిట్ చేస్తాం ప్లీజ్ సెటిల్ అయిపోండి వెనకాల సీట్లో సెటిల్ అయిపోండి.
దయచేసి ప్రెస్ వాళ్ళందరినీ కూడా కూర్చోవలసిందిగా రిక్వెస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాము. లెట్స్ స్టార్ట్ ది ఈవెంట్. అందరూ వెయిట్ చేస్తూ ఉన్నారు. ఒక్క
ఓకే ప్లీజ్ సెటిల్ డౌన్.
ఓకే, సో బ్రహ్మాస్త్రం టీం మొత్తం స్టేజ్ మీద ఉన్నారు. రాజమౌళి గారు, మే వి రిక్వెస్ట్ యూ టు స్టార్ట్.
Very sad not to be here, but we could have either had him or the film. We chose the film.
Okay, one more time.
Rather not had.
Andarki namaskaram, sabko namaskar. Thank you very much for coming to Hyderabad. Thank you everyone for coming. ఈ ఈవెంట్కి వచ్చిన అందరికీ చాలా చాలా థ్యాంక్స్. నాకు ముందే తారక్ ఒక హెడ్స్ అప్ ఇచ్చాడు, ఎక్కువసేపు లాగొద్దు జక్కన ఫాస్ట్గా మాట్లాడండి అని చెప్పి. సో మాట్లాడడానికి ట్రై చేస్తాను, బట్ కొన్ని విషయాలు చెప్పాల్సినవి ఉన్నాయి. ఈరోజు రామోజీ ఫిల్మ్ సిటీలో మొత్తం అంతా ప్రిపేర్ చేసిన ఈవెంట్ వాజ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద బెస్ట్. నాకు నిజంగా మీరందరూ చూస్తుంటే చాలా చాలా బాగుంటుంది అనిపించింది. అందులో టీం అంతా చాలా చాలా కష్టపడ్డారు 2 వారాల నుంచి. కార్తికేయ వాళ్ళు పొద్దున్న 4ంటికి వచ్చాడు ఇంటికి, మొత్తం అన్నీ పర్ఫెక్ట్గా సెట్ అయిపోయినాయి, అదిరిపోద్దని హ్యాపీగా వచ్చాడు. బట్ కుదరలేదు. నాకు తెలిసి ఎందుకు కుదరలేదని ఆలోచిస్తే ఐ థింక్ కరణ్ జోహర్ గారు వినాయకుడి పూజ కరెక్ట్గా చేసి ఉండరు, ఏదో తేడా చేసి ఉంటారు వినాయకుడి పూజలో. 5 days బ్యాక్ కూడా పోలీస్ కమిషనర్ గారి దగ్గర నుంచి ప్లాన్స్ అన్నీ కరెక్ట్గా ఉన్నాయి, గో హెడ్ అని వచ్చింది. ఇన్స్పెక్టర్స్ అందరూ చెక్ చేశారు, కొన్ని అడ్జస్ట్మెంట్స్ చెప్పారు, అన్నీ పర్ఫెక్ట్గా అయినాయి, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఈజ్ గుడ్ అన్నారు. బట్ ఈ రోజున ఎక్స్ట్రా గణేష్ నిమజ్జనలు జరుగుతున్నాయి కాబట్టి పోలీస్ పర్సనల్స్ని పంపించలేమన్నారు. సో వినాయకుడు ఇంకా కనికరించలేదు కాబట్టి వీ హ్యాడ్ టు కమ్ వే. బట్ స్టిల్ వీఆర్ హ్యాపీ బికాజ్ అట్లీస్ట్ వీఆర్ ఏబుల్ టు స్పీక్ టు యూ టుడే. I think most of the Hindi press also understood what I said. I mean, there have been fantastic arrangements that have been made, but because of the police personnel were needed for Ganesh Visarjan, they were not able to provide enough people at the event, so we couldn't do it. It was fantastic arrangements have been made. The one I liked most about the whole event was in Brahmastra, Ranbir has a power where he can throw fire. You have seen it in the trailer, which is fantastic. That has been prepared live. When actually Ranbir does that, you will be seeing fireworks going up everywhere. And the best thing was in the end when Ranbir asks Tarak to show his power. Chala baa nerchukunnadu. తొడగొట్టి చిన్న అంటాడు, తారక్ తొడగొడితే దెర్ ఇస్ అ ఫ్యాంటాస్టిక్ ఫైర్ వర్క్ దట్ వాస్ ప్లాన్. నేను దానికోసం వచ్చి ఆడియన్స్ మధ్యలోకి వెళ్ళి కూర్చొని చూద్దాం అనుకున్నాను ఒక్క ఈవెంట్, బట్ కుదరలేదు. ప్రాబబ్లీ విల్ డూ ఇట్ ద సేమ్ థింగ్ ఆన్ ద సక్సెస్ బ్రహ్మాస్త్ర సక్సెస్ ఈవెంట్లో వీ షుడ్ డూ దట్. వీ విల్ డెఫినెట్లీ డూ దట్. ఇక్కడ కొంచెం హడావిడిగా చేయడం మూలంగా ఐ థింక్ స్పీకర్స్లోంచి సౌండ్ ఎంతవరకు వస్తుందో నాకు తెలీదు. ఆర్ యూ ఏబుల్ టు హియర్ వాట్ ఈస్ కమింగ్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ ద స్పీకర్స్? ఓహ్ ఫ్యాంటాస్టిక్, థ్యాంక్ యూ. ఇది చాలాసార్లు చెప్పాను, కరణ్ జోహర్ గారికి నాకు అసలు సంబంధం ఉండదు. ఆయన తీసే సినిమాలకి నేను చేసే సినిమాలకి సంబంధం ఉండదు. దెర్ ఇస్ అ లాట్ ఆఫ్ డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ ద కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఫిల్మ్స్ దట్ హీ మేక్స్ అండ్ దట్ ఐ మేక్. బట్ ఐ రియల్లీ లవ్ the kind of love and passion he has towards the film itself. That is the thing that I like about him so much, that I admire him about so much. So about 5 years back when he said that I am attempting this kind of film with a mad boy called Ayan Mukherjee, we are attempting an even more madder film. So I really want you to listen to this and be a part of this film. I agreed with the respect that I have towards him, with the kind of friendship that I have towards him. I accepted, but I didn't know anything about Brahmastra. Brahmastra గురించి అప్పుడు నాకేం తెలియదు. అయాన్ వచ్చి ఒక్కొక్కటి చెప్తా ఉంటే నేను అయాన్కి అప్పుడు కూడా చెప్పలేదు. నాకు బాగా నచ్చింది ఏంటంటే, మీరు చిన్నప్పుడు చేశారో లేదు తెలీదు, మేము చిన్నప్పుడు అంతా చేసేది ఏంటంటే వెదురు కర్రలతో బాణాలు చేసుకొని, వెదురు ముక్కలతో బాణాలు చేసుకొని ఆ బాణాల మీద పేర్లు రాసుకునేవాళ్ళం. నాగాస్త్రం, వారుణాస్త్రం, ఆగ్నేయాస్త్రం, బ్రహ్మాస్త్రం, విష్ణు ఇలాగ విష్ణు అస్త్రం అని చెప్పి ఇలా పేర్లు రాసుకుని అట్లతో ఆడుకునేవాళ్ళం. దట్స్ అ చైల్డ్హుడ్ ఫ్యాంటసీ. అంటే చిన్నప్పుడు ఆబ్వియస్లీ మేము వేసిన అస్త్రాల్లోంచి ఏమీ పవర్స్ రావు, కానీ మేము అలా ఊహించుకొని ఆడుకునేవాళ్ళం. ఐ థింక్ మెనీ కిడ్స్ డిడ్ దాట్. When Ayan Mukherjee started narrating about this astras to me, all my childhood fantasies came alive. And the second thing that I really liked about him was the kind of time and energy he was investing into creating this Astraverse. ఇన్ని అద్భుతమైన అస్త్రాలు కల్పించడం, దాన్ని విజువలైజ్ చేయడం, దాన్ని ఏ విధంగా తీసుకురావాలని ఆలోచించడం, అస్త్రాలతో పాటు వాటిని ఉపయోగించే సూపర్ హీరోస్, హౌ ఆర్ దే ఎమోషనల్లీ చార్జ్డ్. అస్త్రం అంటే జస్ట్ ఏదో ఒక అస్త్రం తగిలించుకొని చేసేయడం కాదు. ఎవ్రీ వన్ ఈజ్ ఎమోషనల్లీ చార్జ్డ్ ఇన్ యూజింగ్ దోస్ వెపన్స్. నాకు అది చాలా చాలా నచ్చింది. ఐ థాట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ దిస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఫిల్మ్ should be really supported. Whatever support I can give in the south of India, I thought I should support, because this is speaking about the kind of superheroes, superpowers that we have in our itihasas, we have in our puranas, we have in our folklores, we have in our culture, in our tradition, in our everything. Everything about Brahmastra is about Indianness, Indian story, Indian emotions. So I thought నా వరకు, నా చేతనంత వరకు నేను ఏం చేయగలను అది చేద్దాం అనుకున్నాను. అండ్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫ్రెండ్షిప్ దట్ ఐ హ్యావ్ విత్ కరణ్జీ, I thought I would present it for the south of India. So that's how I am associated with Brahmastra. ఆల్మోస్ట్ కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయింది. ఇవాళ నాకు అయాన్ ఫోన్ చేశాడు, బాంబే నుంచి ఫోన్ చేసి, సార్ ఇంకా కొంచెం పని జరుగుతూ ఉంది, నాకేమో అక్కడికి రావాలని ఉంది, అందరూ అక్కడ ఉన్నారు, ఏం చేయమంటారు, రమ్మంటారా, ఇక్కడే ఉండమంటారా అని అడిగాడు. So Ayan was calling me and asking me whether, because there is still some work left that he is doing in Bombay, he was asking me whether he should stay there or come here. What I could see was myself in him. తన్నో నన్ను నేను చూసుకున్నాను. సినిమా చివరికి వచ్చేసరికి ఉండే టెన్షను ఉండి కొన్ని విషయాలు మిస్ అయిపోతూ ఉంటాం, కానీ ఆ ఫినిషింగ్లో ఉండాలి. నాకు నేను చేసిన అన్ని సినిమాలు లాస్ట్ డేస్ అన్నీ గుర్తొచ్చినాయి. I told him, you please stay there, we will take care of the promotion, because ultimately it is the film that is going to speak to the audience, that is going to earn the love of the audience for your film. You should concentrate on the film, we'll take out of the promotions ani cheppanu. So Ayan couldn't come here, but his heart is definitely here. I can vouch for that. There is so much I can talk about the great personalities I have here. ఈ సినిమాలో నాగార్జున గారు అందరికీ ఇష్టమే. ఈ సినిమాలో నాకు ప్రత్యేకంగా ఎందుకు ఇష్టం అంటే, ఐ థింక్ అయాన్ విల్ హ్యావ్ ఎన్ హార్ట్ అటాక్, బట్ ఐ థింక్ యూ హ్యావ్ సీన్ దట్ ఇన్ ద ట్రైలర్. నాగార్జున గారు నంది అస్త్రాన్ని ధరిస్తారు ఈ సినిమాలో. చాలామందికి తెలుసు అనుకుంటా నా ముద్దు పేరేంటో, నంది అని. మై పెట్ నేమ్ ఈజ్ నంది. సో వెన్ నాగార్జున గారు యూజెస్ ద నంది అస్త్ర, ఐ ఫెల్ట్ so happy, because Ayan has shown the power of Nandi in a very fantastic way. I got really excited by it. And one more connection, I think I was just thinking, there are many Shivas here. One is obviously Ranbir, who plays Shiva in the film, and Nagarjuna Garu is known for the greatest film of one of the greatest films of the Indian history, Shiva. Nagarjuna Garu, Shiva are inseparable. నా పేరు రాజమౌళి, అంటే మీనింగ్ శివ. దే ఆర్ మెనీ శివాస్ హియర్. అండ్ ఆల్సో, సార్, యువర్ నేమ్, ఐ నో యూ as KM. ఆర్ యూ మహదేవన్ ఆర్ మాధవన్? Madhavan. Oh, you missed Shiva then. Mahadevan is Shiva, then you missed being a Shiva. Did I miss any Shivas here? Okay, we have only 3 Shivas here. And there are many things that we wanted to do on the stage in the splendor and exuberance. Obviously we can't do them here, but there are few cute things that you will definitely see as we progress. తారక్, నన్ను అనవసరంగా టెన్షన్ పెట్టేశారు మీరు. నేను ఇప్పుడు ఏంటి టైం? ఓకే వస్తున్నా. సో వన్ థింగ్ ఐ వాంట్ టు షేర్ అబౌట్ తారక్ అండ్ రణ్బీర్. So one thing I want to share about Tarak and Ranbir. RRR promotions కోసం బాంబే వెళ్ళినప్పుడు one night we had a get together. అందరం కూర్చొని సరదాగా మాట్లాడుకుంటున్నాం, అండ్ తారక్ asked me to put the songs of Rockstar in the TV, and we were playing the Rockstar, and Tarak started singing the song along with Ranbir in the TV, and Ranbir was completely awestruck. He was saying that is not even Hindi, it's some kind of Kashmiri Hindi or something, and I myself don't know the lyrics, and this guy is singing in tune all the lyrics by hearted, and he was amazed. Obviously we are not amazed, we know the kind of talent Tarak is. So ముందు తారక్తో మాట్లాడించేద్దాం, then we will ask the rest of the stalwarts to speak. My Kumram Bhim, my Tarak, my brother.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. Good evening everyone. First of all, I would like to apologize to my fans. అభిమాన సోదరులందరికీ ముందుగా క్షమాపణలు తెలియజేయాలి. జక్కన్న చెప్పినట్టు ఎంతో ఆర్భాటంగా ఈవెంట్ని చేద్దాం అనుకున్నారు. కాకపోతే వినాయక చవితి ఉండే కారణం వల్ల పోలీస్ ప్రొటెక్షన్ని కానీ సెక్యూరిటీని కానీ ఎక్కువగా అందచేయలేము అని పోలీస్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ కోరడంతో వాళ్ళు చేసేది, వాళ్ళు ఉండేది మన భద్రత కోసం, వాళ్ళు చెప్పిన మాటని వినడం ఈ దేశానికి చెందిన పౌరుడిగా మన ప్రథమ ధర్మం. కాబట్టి మేము కూడా కాస్త వాళ్ళకు కూడా సహకరించి ఈరోజు ఓ చిన్న స్టేజ్లో ఇలా మీతో కూర్చొని మాట్లాడుతున్నాం. సో ఈ ఈవెంట్కి వద్దామనుకుంటున్నటువంటి అభిమానులందరికీ కూడా, వద్దాం అనుకున్న వాళ్ళందరికీ కూడా నేను తల వంచి నేను నా మన్నింపుని కోరుకుంటున్నాను. మీరు ఈ ఈవెంట్కి రాకపోయినా సరే మంచి చిత్రాన్ని ఎప్పుడు కూడా మీరు ఆశీర్వదిస్తారు, నన్ను ఆశీర్వదిస్తారు అనే నమ్మకంతో ముందుకు వెళ్దాం. Secondly, I would like to apologize to the media, everyone from the national media and as well as our మా తెలుగు మీడియా కూడా. మీరు కూడా ఎంతో ఈవెంట్కి అటెండ్ అవుదామని మీరు కూడా ఎంతో ఆనందోత్సాహంతో ఉండుంటారు. మీకు కూడా కొంచెం కష్టం కల్పించి అక్కడి నుంచి ఇక్కడికి ఈవెంట్ని మార్చడం కూడా చాలా బాధాకరంగా ఉంది. అందుకే I would like to apologize to the media as well. So here we are talking about Brahmastra. I have liked many actors in the Indian film industry, but there are very few who have left a mark on me as an actor. I really enjoyed Amitabh Bachchan sir's intensity in every film of his. I was a big fan of his intensity. Call it his voice, his eyes, his feet, the way he stood, the way he swung his left hand. Everything about Amit ji was very intense for me. And he really created a mark on me as an actor. And after Amit ji, there is one actor which I really connected to, and that's Ranbir. His films, every film of his has really inspired me as an actor. And my most favorite is Rockstar. And that's why ఇందాక రాజమౌళి గారు చెప్తుంటే రాక్స్టార్ పాటలు వింటూనే ఉంటాను నేను. ఆఫ్ కోర్స్ రెహమాన్ గారి పాటలు అందరికీ నచ్చుతాయి, బట్ ది ఇంటెన్సిటీ రణబీర్ హ్యాడ్ వైల్ హీ వాజ్ పర్ఫార్మింగ్ హిజ్ రోల్ యాజ్ Rockstar really left a mark on me, and I should really say that he inspires me as an actor. Everything about him, I like the intensity in Ranbir as well. So it's really nice to share the stage with him today in my hometown Hyderabad. Gives me immense pleasure to be a part of Brahmastra's promotions. I would like to thank Rajamouli garu for giving me this opportunity. And Ranbir, your journey as an actor doesn't stop with Brahmastra. You really, really have to go in search of the Brahmastra of acting. And I really pray God that you achieve all what you want as an actor. And here we have one of the finest actors of our generation, Alia. A very, very, very close friend and a darling. And I must say, in fact, everybody who's sitting here, the most emotion I actually share with is with Rajamouli, and next is Nagarjuna Babai. And after this, it's only Alia. Because I really, really, truly, she's a darling. I mean, the conversations we've had while we work for RRR, and she's just a gem of a person and one of the finest actors we have. So I'm sure this movie, Brahmastra, is going to be another feather in her cap, and all the very best, Alia. And Karan sir, I always will, I said this, I will, and I am saying this, that he and Rajamouli together have united our film industry as one Indian film industry. I will always respect him for that. And his films, obviously, we all know, we all grew up with the kind of films he's made. And here it is, his Brahmastra. And let us hope, let us pray that Karan sir achieves yet another milestone with this movie. Ayan, who's not here, a darling friend, he's messaged me so much from the past 4 days that I don't know, he was trying to make me understand that he's unable to attend this function, but there was a lot of apology in it, rather than making me understand. But I understand that for every director, prati darsakudiki, సినిమాని బయటికి పంపేప్పుడు 20 సంవత్సరాలు పెంచుకుని గారాలంగా పెంచుకున్న ఒక కూతురుని పెళ్లి చేసి పంపించినట్టే ఉంటుంది. ఆ ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ కూడా మా రాజమౌళి గారి దగ్గర నుంచే వస్తుంది. ఆయన కూడా అలాగే ఉంటుంది. ద బిగ్గెస్ట్ డైరెక్టర్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ కంట్రీ టుడే స్టిల్ షివర్స్ బిఫోర్ సెండింగ్ హిస్ మూవీ అవుట్ ఇన్ టు ద పబ్లిక్. సో ఐఎమ్ షూర్ అయాన్ is feeling the same. But I really, really, really pray God, from Wake Up Sid to Brahmastra today, what a journey. I really, really, really wish Ayan all the very best. మా నాగార్జున బాబాయ్ ఖుదా గవా అనే సినిమా నాకు చాలా 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 ఇష్టం. నేను మొట్టమొదటిసారి తెలుగు యాక్టర్ ఒక హిందీ సినిమా చేసి హిందీ మాట్లాడితే ఎలా ఉంటుందని చూసిన మొట్టమొదటి చిత్రం అది. సో మా బాబాయ్ బాగా గుర్తుండిపోయారు నాకు. సో నాగార్జున బాబాయ్ మళ్ళీ బ్రహ్మాస్త్రలో ఆయన హిందీ మాట్లాడుంటారని అనుకుంటున్నాను బాబాయ్. సో ఇంకా ఆయన గురించి చెప్పాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. వాట్ హీస్ అచీవ్డ్ యాజ్ అన్ యాక్టర్ కానివ్వండి, యాజ్ అ స్టార్ కానివ్వండి, ఆయన గురించి మాట్లాడడానికి నా వయసు కూడా సరిపోదు. మా నాగార్జున బాబాయ్ కూడా అద్భుతంగా ఈ చిత్రానికి ఒక మంచి బ్రహ్మాస్త్రంగా ఉండాలని ఆ దేవుణ్ణి మనసారా కోరుకుంటూ చలనచిత్రం వరకు వచ్చాం. సో లెట్స్ స్టార్ట్ సెలబ్రేటింగ్ ఫిల్మ్స్ ఇస్ వెల్. చాలామందికి ఈరోజు ఫిలిం ఇండస్ట్రీ గ్లోబల్గా కూడా చాలా ప్రెషర్కి లోనవుతుంది. ఎందుకు అనంటే ప్రేక్షకులకి కొత్తగా ఏదో కావాలి, ఇంకా ఏదో కావాలి. దే వాంట్ సంథింగ్ మోర్ దెన్ వాట్ వీఆర్ డెలివరింగ్ నౌ. అండ్ ఐ పర్సనలీ ఐమ్ అ పర్సన్ హూ బిలీవ్స్ దాట్ we perform better when we are under pressure. So the pressure is good. I think the industry in total has to accept this challenge and make good, better films for our audiences. And I hope everybody understands. I'm not putting anybody down here. Let's accept the challenge. Let's go ahead. Let's move forward and make good, great films for our audiences. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. And I pray God that Brahmastra is truly comes out as the Brahmastra of our Indian film industry. Thank you for this opportunity once again. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry if I forgot to mention anybody. Thank you.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ తారక్. మీరు చెప్పినట్టుగా ఫ్యాన్స్ ఈరోజు అక్కడికి వచ్చిన వాళ్ళు చాలామంది డిసప్పాయింట్ అయి ఉంటారు, కానీ ఈరోజు ఈ స్పీచ్ విన్న తర్వాత వాళ్ళందరికీ బోలెడంత ఆనందం కలిగి ఉంటుంది. అండ్ ఇట్స్ అ ప్లెజర్ వాచింగ్ తారక్ పర్ఫామ్ ఆన్ స్క్రీన్. హీ సెడ్ వీ పర్ఫామ్ బెటర్ అండర్ ప్రెషర్ అని కానీ, బట్ ఇట్స్ ఆల్వేస్ అ ప్లెజర్ వాచింగ్ యూ. అండ్ ఇప్పుడు ఆయన ఒక డైరెక్టర్ మాత్రమే కాదు, ఒక ప్రొడ్యూసర్, అండ్ హీస్ ఆల్సో అండ్ హోస్ట్. నా పొట్ట ఎవరైనా కొట్టిన వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు అంటే అది ఆయనే, కరణ్ జోహర్ గారు. లక్కీగా హీ ఓన్లీ హోస్ట్ దేర్ ఇన్ హిందీ, సో ఐఎమ్ గివెన్ అన్ ఆపర్చునిటీ టు డూ మై జాబ్ హియర్. కరణ్ సార్, మే వి ప్లీజ్ రిక్వెస్ట్ యూ టు ప్లీజ్.
Andriki Namaskaram to everybody. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, members of the national media from Hyderabad. I can't tell you what it's feeling like to be on this platform today, because it means that we've reached the last leg of a film that has been marinating in Ayan Mukherjee's head for a decade, 10 years, ladies and gentlemen. And the actualization and the work began 7 years ago. And I can't believe that 9th of September, the world will watch Ayan Mukherjee's Labor of Love. And it is really, when I say labor of love, the word labor, there's a lot of focus on, because there has been a lot of work. I haven't met a filmmaker in my journey in the movies who has given his heart, soul, blood, sweat and tears to each and every frame of Brahmastra. We are so honored, we are so privileged and absolutely so humbled to be here amongst some of the most illustrious personalities. And I have to begin by actually saying that we are eternally grateful to you, Rajamouli sir, for just being who you are. Not just being the biggest filmmaker of Indian cinema, but also being the filmmaker with the largest heart. He has gone on a limb for us. He and his son Karth, wherever you are, Karth, we love you. Karth, where are you? Karth, we love you. And working tirelessly for us. When you work and put your heart and soul into somebody else's endeavor, it truly emphasizes Rajamouli sir's immense passion for cinema, just furthering Indian cinema. Thank you, sir. I still remember the first day we met to talk about your massive movies experience, Bahubali, and I was so honored to be able to help in a tiny way to bring it to a national audience. And today, with the massive success of RRR, it just cements the fact that if visionary has another name, that is SS Rajamouli and nobody else. Sir, all of us on behalf of Disney Star, Dharma Productions, Namit and Dineg and all of us are very, 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 very grateful to you, sir. Thank you for everything that you've done for us. We don't know how we'll be able to pay back, but we promise you that we will stand tall whenever you need us, just for you. Tarak, as the world known him as Junior NTR, what a phenomena. What an absolute phenomena you are. What an absolutely amazing, amazing artist. When I saw RRR, I was just blown away with his intensity. Every frame that he appears, you cannot help but take your eyes off. He talks about intensity. Tarak, you are intensity. You are intensity. I mean, the kind of magic, the charisma, just the sheer screen presence. Thank you for actually honoring us with your presence and being our special chief guest. Your support means the world. We are in our own tiny way trying to penetrate through every corner. Rightfully, like Rajamouli sir said, this is Indian cinema. Let's not call it anything else. We keep giving it a wood, Bollywood and Tollywood. We are not in the woods anymore. We are out of them. We are now proudly part of Indian cinema. Each and every film will be now from Indian cinema. So thank you for emphasizing that. And thank you, Tarak, again. Thank you. You love Rockstar. You are the eternal Rockstar. I have to tell you, when I speak of a large heart, I speak of none other than Nag, sir. I mean, I cannot even begin to tell you, sir. Truly, it takes a very, very large heart for someone to come on board and just give so much time to a film and so much time and passion to Ayan Mukherjee. He just came on board and became the favorite member of the cast on the sets of Brahmastra. There's not a single person who doesn't love him from all their heart on that set. Like each and every one of them. My father was a dear friend of Nag sir's, and I feel that legacy of love just continues. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being the Nandi Astra of our film and giving us all your energy. Truly, we are eternally, eternally grateful to you, sir. And we can't wait to collaborate with you so much more, but again, eternally humbled with your presence in the film. Brahmastra is not just a film that can be made with the love of the artists and technicians, but there are pillars. There are pillars who have actually made our journey immensely possible. Without these pillars, we may not have been able to stand tall as a feature film. It's their support, their strategy, their money that made it immensely possible for us to reach where we are today. I'd like to call on stage and have him say a few words. I'd like to call Bikram Dugal, head of Star Studios. Bikram, you joined the journey of Brahmastra midway, but from then on it's been a relentless journey for you. What would you like to tell everyone about your experience?
Well, what can I say? Before I start, I just want to say about the journey. I want to say thank you, Rajamouli sir, for giving this film the wings that you've given, not only in South India, but across the country. We just don't know how to say thank you to you. But I want to start with that. Karan, on the journey that you just said, if you met Ayan, you realize that the creative vision that he had in his head is so audacious that at Star Studios to have become a part of it is actually an honor for us. To have partnered with Karan, to have partnered with Dharma, to have partnered with Ayan's vision, to bring this story, which is so authentically Indian, is based on Indian culture and mythology, but at the heart of it, what appeals most to us and why I feel it's going to be so incredible, not only for Indian audiences, but global audiences, is at the heart of it. It's an original, authentic story. It's made and it has the cultural references of India seeped into it, but it's an original story and we love that about it.
Thank you, Bikram, and thank you for being such a pillar of support for all of us, and specifically to Ayan. And I know that even now, while the clock is ticking, yet there are obstacles and hurdles to be surmounted with. But thank you so much, Bikram. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the VFX is probably the strongest element that is coming through in the trailers, in the communication. When the journey began, Ayan was clear that he wanted VFX that had never been seen, never been experienced from an Indian film. It was not easy because the elements in the film, like the fire, all those elements might seem like it seems real and natural with the absolutely outstanding VFX. But let me tell you, those are very, very, very impossible tasks to achieve in the world of VFX. Fortunately, we had a true visionary who we could have collaborated and co-produced this magical film experience with. He truly has had a success right from the time he began his journey, and to now being a multiple Oscar winner. We were so honored and extremely elated to have Namit Malhotra, who is the founder of Prime Focus and global CEO of DNEG, with us in this journey. Namit, we'd love for you to join us. And we, as I said, are so grateful that you could give your expertise to each and every frame of Brahmastra. And how challenging has it been?
I think challenge is an understatement. In fact, I have a very interesting story with Raja sir here. Ayan came and met me in London, and Bahubali had just released, and he was already nervous about how, with the scale that Bahubali had achieved, how would we at least try and make up or at least equal it. And it was that, very early stage of Ayan's absolute belief in what he wanted to achieve. And then we just opened up the toolbox that we have, that we've fortunately been able to provide some of the best and the biggest filmmakers in the world for this film. My personal passion was to make sure that we can bring to our Indian filmmakers and people like Ayan the very best that the world has to offer. And that's what Brahmastra today stands for. I can proudly say, with having won probably more Oscars than anyone in the world in the last 8 years, we won 6 Oscars, that today Brahmastra stands tall with any Hollywood film that we have worked on. And You know, it's been a massive inspiration, obviously, with Mr. Rajamouli's vision of setting the bar, and Ayan as a dedicated student who's passionately trying to match up and try and better it.
Rightfully said, Namit. Rajamouli sir is truly the institution, and Ayan is a very, 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 very good student of that school. But thank you, Namit. Thank you for bringing everything you had to this absolutely spectacle of a table. Thank you.
Karan sir, just interrupting your speech. Telugu వాళ్ళకి అర్థమయ్యేలాగా వాళ్ళ కంపెనీ డీనేగ్ ఏదైతే ఉందో అది 6 ఆస్కర్ని అందుకున్నటువంటి కంపెనీ, అండ్ ఆ కంపెనీనే చెప్తుంది బ్రహ్మాస్త్ర అద్భుతంగా ఉంది అంటే మనం ఊహించవచ్చు సెప్టెంబర్ 9th మనం చూడబోతుంది ఒక అందమైన దృశ్య కావ్యం అని. సార్ ప్లీజ్.
I'd like to now call on stage, as I said, the heart of Brahmastra lies in our hearts for Nag sir. Nag sir has been, as I said, the strongest, most powerful energy on our film. We have only love and respect for you, sir. Thank you so much for everything you did for us, and we are truly grateful.
Thank you, Karan.
And sir, what would you have to say about your experience with the absolutely crazy Ayan Mukherjee?
He's like a little boy.
Yes, that no longer little, but
A little
yes.
boy, and his passion and the energy and what he gives to everybody on the set was just incredible, and it was infectious, actually.
But sir, you just brought so much energy yourself, and just collaborating with you and with Ranbir and Alia and everyone, how does it feel that you were the absolute favorite on set?
I am usually. No, it was very good. The love and respect everybody showed me, and they just took me into their hearts, and how they welcomed me onto the sets. It was just wonderful and made it so easy. So I had to reciprocate that. As
Thank
simple
you,
as
sir.
that.
Thank you again. We say we are humbled. Thank you for all the support you've given us, and your presence is magical. We can't wait for everyone to actually see the power of Nagarjuna sir on the 9th of September in Brahmastra as Nandi Astra. Already, well, the cat is out of the bag because of Rajamouli. So I'm just, trust me, if I get fired by Ayan, I'm just going to put it on you, Rajamouli sir. Thank you, sir. Thank
Can
you.
I say a few more words?
Yes, please.
Yeah, okay, thank you. All right. Andarki namaskaram. Bombay nunchi, north nunchi vachina media mitrulaki, to the press from the north, and also mana media mitrulaki. Andarki namaskaram. And I was really, nenu English lo maatladtanu, andarki ardhamayedattu. I was really looking forward for today's event, especially నంది గారు దాన్ని చేశారు అంటే ఎలా ఉంటుందో అని ఊహించుకుని రకరకాలుగా ఊహించుకున్నాను అది. అండ్ తారక్ వస్తున్నాడు అక్కడికి, అండ్ తారక్ వస్తుంటే ఆ క్రేజు, ఆ ఫ్యాన్స్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది అన్నీ మనసులో ఊహించుకున్నాను. తారక్ ఇవాళ సెప్టెంబర్ 2వ తారీఖు, ఇవాళ నా అన్న బర్త్డే, నా అన్న హరికృష్ణ గారి బర్త్డే. నందమూరి తారక రామారావు గారు బిడ్డ, ఆయన బిడ్డ నందమూరి తారక రామారావు గారు ఇక్కడ కూర్చున్నారు. సో వీళ్ళిద్దరి ముందు, ఈ బిడ్డ ముందు నా అన్నకు ఒకసారి హ్యాపీ బర్త్డే చెప్పుకుంటాను. సో హ్యాపీ బర్త్డే అన్న. అండ్ రాజమౌళి గారు ఈ సినిమాని ప్రజెంట్ చేస్తున్నారంటే ఊరికే అట్లా కాదు. నాట్ జస్ట్ లైక్ దాట్ హీఈస్ ప్రజెంటింగ్. Ayan has already told in the script almost 4 years back, and I think he really enjoyed the script, and maybe he made up his mind at that point to do it. And he's been part of the journey all along. And I'm so happy. అంటే నేను అనుకునేవాడిని రాజమౌళి గారు ఒక్కరే 3 సంవత్సరాలు 4 సంవత్సరాలు సినిమా తీస్తారు, నంది గారు దాన్ని చెక్కుతూ ఉంటారు, అందుకనే ఆయనకి జక్కన్న అని పేరు వచ్చింది. ఐ థాట్ హీఈస్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫ్యూ పీపుల్ who really takes care of his film so much. But then I realized he found his disciple in Ayan Mukherjee, who's been doing the same thing. And yesterday, just like Tarak said, he sent a lot of apologies that why he's not coming and all things. I said, Ayan, the film is bigger than everything. Forget this. The film is bigger than everything. Just take care of the film and everything will be all right. And I'm sure he's doing that. And I really, really feel from what I've seen in Brahmastra, it's going to be a spectacle. Everybody, Prime Focus has said that. and Disney has said that, and they all said that, and I've seen the film. It's going to be a wonderful journey for all of you, a visual experience, a visual treat, spectacular on screens, and you should see it only on screens. And let me talk about Mauni Roy. Mauni Roy was there in the film with us. She was really, really, what do you say, very dynamic, or she had to face all these super forces. There was this girl facing all these super forces. She was fantastic in the film. Mauni, really enjoyed working with you. And what do I say to these two people? That I've seen them from my childhood, their childhood, not my childhood, their childhood. No, they have been my colleagues in these films, and I think we crossed the borders of age and everything, and we became friends. It was wonderful knowing them. And like Tarak said, they are one of the most incredible talents in this country right now, both of them, Ranbir and Alia. And it's incredible that they both got attracted to each other. What do you say to that? And from all the Telugu people, from all the people on the stage, from everybody I know, we wish that you're going to have a beautiful child, and who's going to be bigger than both of you together. We bless you with that. And Karan, I also known you as a young kid. Not so young. But I remember Karan, and we had gone to Seychelles, right? Long time ago. Yeah, I remember Karan, and Karan, you know how to pick the talent. You know how to give them the project. You know how to market it. And you know how to put them on the pedestal. Fantastic, Karan. You're doing a great thing for the Indian film industry. And now you and Nandi sir becoming together, like you said, you have taken it to the next level. And Madhavan sir, I'm glad you're part of this. And Vikram, yeah. Thank you for being, all of you being a part of it. And I realized that I read somewhere, and I realized this is going to be the most largest Indian film ever released. This is going to be the largest and the most screened Indian film ever released till now, all over the world. And congratulations to you, Karan, for that. And Ayan, I really miss you. I wish you were here. But the film is bigger than everything. Go for it, my... Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Karan.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I'd like to now call on the CEO of Dharma Productions, who's also my partner in crime and has walked the talk right through this journey of these last 7 years. Apurva Mehta. Apurva, you've been part of the journey right from the top. How does it feel that we're reaching right the end of this majestic journey?
So, Ayan spoke to me about this film on my 40th birthday, and I've just celebrated my 50th birthday. So yes, it's been an incredibly long journey, but I have to say that there are lots of people who've done amazing work, but we are really, really grateful to this incredible cast who've stood tall through the film. Bachchan sir, Nag sir, Ranbir, Alia, Mauni. Very, very grateful to Fox Star Studios, Madhavan sir, Bikram, head of Star Studios, because they've really held our hands so strongly through this journey. And of course, Rajamouli sir, it is such an honor and privilege to have you present this film in the South. We are truly, truly humbled. And now, I think with Rajamouli sir's blessings, your love, we're all looking forward to the 9th of September.
Thank you, Apurva. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'd like to call on stage a very, very dear friend of mine. We've grown to be really dear friends in the last couple of years. His contribution to Brahmastra has been immense. He has made sure individually that Brahmastra not only has the strongest, largest release within India, but even internationally has pulled off things that I don't want to reveal just now, but has pulled off things that were seeming impossible for any Indian film. Madhavan sir, who I fondly call him as, has truly been like a backbone in these last couple of months especially, helping us deliver this spectacle with utmost precision, with proficiency and love. please may I invite on stage Madhavan sir, who is the country manager and president Disney Star. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir, thank you. We can't thank you enough for truly being like such a strong figure in our lives and holding Ayan's hand and also mine right through this journey. Truly, we would not have been where we are today without your support and love and yours and the entire team at Disney Star with Bikram and Rashi and the entire team. Thank you, sir. Would love for you to share what your feeling is at this moment.
Karan, you have covered everything.
I've covered.
Nothing left out.
No, but sir, still, please, love for you to say something.
Anyhow, it's a very momentous occasion. Brahmastra is getting released on 9th of September, 7 days more. And it is a very, very intense, very imaginatory, one of the finest movies. And one point is that it's not an Indian movie, it's a global movie.
Yes.
It is traveling across the world. And I think we have tied up almost 8,000 screens globally. That is 5,000 Indian and 3,000 global screens. Maybe that's happening for the first time.
Sir, thank you so much. Because of you, this has happened. So we are very, very grateful.
And the second point is that there is a lot of importance for a movie like Brahmastra today. Indian movie industry is passing through a very, very challenging time. I don't say that it's passing through a crisis, but it's passing through a challenging time. 95% of the movies are being hit at the box office. The reason is being investigated by producers, directors, stars, and that they blame OTT, they blame TV, they blame the ticket pricing, they blame the star cost, everything. But I would say the innovative disruption is not happening in the industry, and that could be one of the reasons. And the difference what the viewers look forward is not. When the industry failed to move into disruptive mode, the viewers taken over and they have disrupted the industry. So there's huge priority and importance for a movie like Brahmastra. Yeah. It will address all these issues, hopefully. And Alia and Ranbir did a wonderful job. And Karan, you are one of the pillars for making it so successful. It is a successful movie. We don't have to worry about anything.
From your mouth to God's ears, sir.
Rajamouli, sir, it was great from you. You have become the producer of this movie.
Yes. Rightfully, sir. The father, the godfather of this film, sir.
Very, very exceptional thing. Nobody will.
No, sir. Truly. Nobody would.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'll take that. The formidable cast of the film truly have projected Ayan's vision to perfection. One such absolutely outstanding decision that Ayan took in a role that was unexpected for her. And she's come through shining, and I can't wait for you to experience the magic of her Josh and Junoon. Please welcome Moni Roy. Moni, not only have you been such a huge part of this film, but a dear friend to Ayan. And do tell us about how you are feeling tonight and on the anvil of the release of the film.
Good evening, everyone. Namaskaram. Well, first of all, I just feel so privileged and honored to be sitting here amongst all of you. To begin with, I cannot even believe that this day could happen for me. Coming to Ayan, I think I always call him God's favorite child. India as a country from north to south, east to west, we have so many stories. We are a country of storyteller. And he was one such person or a human being who actually went decades back. And, he brought out a mix of mythology and science and religion and culture and tradition. And this is truly a labor of his love. And to share screen space with Bachchan sir, Nagarjuna sir, Ranbir, Alia, oh my God. I have to tell all of you about them. Suddenly when you work with them, you realize why they are where they are, so disciplined. So Alia, I think, remembers everybody's lines. She knows the entire script by heart. And just to see them the way they were, you know, off screen, they were just so nice and normal and humble and kind. And on screen, they're both fire. So it has been an absolute, absolute honor. And I have waited for this day. I have been anticipating the 9th of September for a very, very long time now. And I'm so glad it's finally happening. And please, guys, please go watch the film and give us all your love. We really, really need your love and blessings. Thank you.
Thank you, Moni. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, of course, we have... Oh, sorry.
I am just a little nervous. That's why I missed the biggest one. To work with you was a dream come true. Like, it is, I think, every actor's deepest, most wishful desire. So thank you so much for this opportunity, Karan
No,
sir.
it was our pleasure. We've spoken so much about Ayan, and agar Ayan is film ki dil hai, if he's the heart, then the dhadkan, the heartbeat, is the lead cast of this film. Before I invite them on stage, I want to show and express from all our behalves, on behalf of Dharma and the lead cast and Disney star, how blessed we were to have Mr. Amitabh Bachchan lead our cast. Mr. Amitabh Bachchan has, that every other role, Ayan said, was replaceable, but there was one role that was not, and that was the role of the Guru. And there was only one actor who could have played that part to perfection, none other than Amitabh Bachchan. We just want to share our emotion and receive his blessings internally for being a part of Brahmastra. We can't thank him enough. And now, as I said, the heartbeat, the lead actors displaying the parts of Shiva and Isha. Ladies and gentlemen, please introducing to you Alia Bhatt and Ranbir Kapoor. Come, Ranbir. So, I mean, the stage is literally all yours. I don't have to kind of nudge you into saying anything because you both have been part of the journey of Brahmastra from its inception. It feels like it's like Alia is delivering two babies this year, one on the 9th of September and one much later. But Alia, am I right? Doesn't it feel like your anxiety for the film is kicking in because of baby on board?
Yeah, it's pretty cute. Thank you, Karan. Firstly, thank you to the members of the media, all of our Hindi media who have flown down over here. Thank you so much. I know आप लोग event देखने आए थे, but ये भी event ही है. All of us having a conversation in this informal sort of setting. So thank you so much. Andariki namaskaram to the Telugu media. Ella unaru? I have to say that being here today talking about Brahmastra feels very emotional. आप 10 years का सफ़र 10 दिन में मतलब 10 minute में भी आप sum up नहीं कर सकते हो. And we are now 7 days away from the release of the film that we have dreamed with our eyes wide open, with our hearts and our souls. None of the effort that we have put in will ever compare to the effort that Ayan Mukherjee, our light, our guiding force, our director, our creator has put into the film. So I know he's really, really missing being here. So just let's once hear it for Ayan Mukherjee, guys. Because I am really missing him. Whenever we speak about Brahmastra, I just feel like nobody explains Brahmastra better than Ayan Mukherjee.
Ayan must be really sneezing in this last 1 hour.
Hiccuping.
Hiccuping.
Hiccuping. Time and again we have on this stage thanked Rajamouli Garu, but I want to myself, sir, thank you for taking me as your heroine in RRR. I can finally say that I have gotten the chance to be Rajamouli sir's heroine. But I also want to thank you for being our hero. Because honestly, without you, it feels like cinema is incomplete, but this journey of Brahmastra would have been totally incomplete without you. And I'm sure Ayan every day feels so indebted, almost like can't believe that the idol, the person he's looked up to in his cinematic experience, in his any human experience, whatever, that is supporting and fronting the film with so much love and energy. So thank you so much, sir. No amount of thank yous can really be enough. And Karth, of course, thank you for continuously organizing and organizing and organizing and being such a strong force. Tarak was here, and one of the things that I was going to say at the event was to his fans that all of you love Tarak, of course. He's a mega, mega star. But today, coming out and supporting Brahmastra, he's proved that he has a mega, mega heart. So Tarak's fans, if you all are watching this video, I can see why you all love him so, so much, because genuinely he's one of the most nicest souls that I've come across. And Nag sir, I mean, working with Nag sir, like Karan said, he's truly been the most favorite person on set. And I have gotten the opportunity to work with him, which I feel, I heard you people call him king. He truly is a king. King of the set, king of our hearts, king of everything. And now, I'll end with a song. क्योंकि मेरे को और बातें नहीं करनी है. I'm tired of speaking. And I had prepared this song. तो थोड़ा गाना शाना हो जाए. थोड़ा सा डल फीलिंग हो रहा है मुझे इधर. Yes. तो मैंने तेलुगु में प्रिपेयर किया है एक्चुअली केसरिया का गाना, और मैं थोड़ा सा मर्ज करूंगी. आ ब्रह्मे नयु చేయడానికే తన ఆస్తి మొత్తానే ఖర్చే పెట్టుంటాడే అందాల నీ కంటి కాటుకుతో రాసే ఉంటాడే నా నుదుటి రాటలనే కుంకుమలా నువ్వే చేరగా ప్రియా కోటి వర్ణాలయ్యా నేను ఇలాగా వేకువలా నువ్వే చూడగా ప్రియా వెండి వర్షానయ్యా వేడుకలాగా केसरिया तेरा इश्क है पिया रंग जाऊं जो मैं हाथ लगाऊं दिन बीते सारे तेरी फिक्र में रहने सारी तेरी खैर मनाऊं. Okay, bye.
Thank you, Alia. That
Thank
was
you.
just beautiful. Give it up for Alia Bhatt, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
I mean, one of her many talents has been displayed in Telugu as well. Thank you so much for doing this. Shiva number one. The Shiva of Brahmastra. I mean, truly, this film would have been like absolutely, you were kind of like embedded into the fabric of the film even before it was even conceived, because there was a given that after Wake Up Sid and Ye Jawani Diwani, Ayan couldn't see beyond working with you, with anyone else but you. I mean, I don't even know what to ask you, Ranbir, because you have gone through every beat of Brahmastra effortlessly, tirelessly, passionately with. And how does it feel? Like it's a journey coming to closure finally.
Well, firstly, that was really beautiful, Alia. Thank you so much for that. Good evening, members of the media. Andariki Namaskaram. I know it's time for refreshments and a nice drink and some dinner, but I'll make this really fast and not bore all of y'all. Karan, it is a little bit of a weird question because I don't know really how to answer it.
Yeah.
I remember on the sets of Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, when Ayan and me really did not make it that big in the film industry yet, and he was actually dreaming this idea which was beyond what anybody had done in the Hindi film industry at that time. And it just was two 26-year-old boys talking movies, and today standing just a week away from the release of the film, I don't know how to put things into perspective. By the way, advance booking has opened today, so please book your tickets if you guys are going to watch the film. So it's been quite a journey. It's really unfortunate that we could not go ahead with the event today. Karth, beautiful, amazing Karth, and the team at Disney had put up a beautiful show. And I personally was very excited because I was going to get to do some really cool stuff. I was going to interact with Tarak. I was going to be on stage with all of these people. But I did learn some Telugu lines. I did tuitions also
For 3 days continuously he's done
not 3
TV
days.
films.
It's quite bad, so don't say 3 days because then they'll feel like 3 दिन में ये सीखा इसने.
But actually,
baby,
and he was feeling shy to say it, but we got Rajamouli sir's orders that he has to say this to all of you. So here you go, Ranbir.
యా అంటే తను చాలా బాగా ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యాడు. నాకు తను చెప్తా ఉంటే చాలా ముచ్చటేసింది. బట్ ఆ లైన్స్ యాక్చువల్గా ఆడియన్స్ కోసం, ఆడియన్స్తో మాట్లాడడం కోసం ప్రిపేర్ అయింది. జస్ట్ ప్రెస్ మీట్లో ఇట్ డజంట్ అంత సెన్స్ చేయకపోవచ్చు. బట్ ఆడియన్స్ టీవీల్లో కొన్ని లక్షల మంది చూస్తారు రణబీర్. యూ హ్యావ్ టు స్పీక్ దోస్ వర్డ్స్. నువ్వు తెలుగులో ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యి చెప్పాలని చెప్పాను. సో వాట్ హీ ప్రిపేర్డ్ నాకు చాలా చాలా నచ్చింది. హోప్ యూ లైక్ ఇట్.
So please don't mind if I make a mistake, but it goes Andariki Namaskaram, Bagunara. Na career lo biggest film Brahmastra, biggest event kuda ide. Manchi cinema ni eppudu encourage chese Telugu audience ki pedda thanks. Ma Brahmastra kuda Andariki. This is a tough one. Andariki nachatundi anukuntunanu. ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన అకినేని ఫ్యాన్స్ అందరికీ, నందమూరి ఫ్యాన్స్ అందరికీ, రాజమౌళి గారు ఫ్యాన్స్ అందరికీ, బ్రహ్మాస్త్ర పార్ట్ 2 టైంకి తెలుగు ఇంకా బాగా నేర్చుకుంటాను. బస్ ఇतना ही तेलुगु सीखा. I just want to quickly I just want to quickly end this with giving a heartfelt thanks to Rajamouli Garu sir, Nagarjuna sir, Tarak. When I was very young, somebody sent me a autograph of my grandfather, Mr. Raj Kapoor, and in the autograph, it was written, and actually it is framed by my bedside, which says, "Humility is an artist's greatest virtue." And we've really seen that in these 3 great artists who've really been such a strong support to our vision, to our film, and selflessly and gracefully done so much for us. So from the bottom of our heart, Rajamouli Garu sir, thank you so much for everything that you've done for this film. That's it. You guys have heard enough from us since a lot of years talking about Brahmastra. By the way, it is a great 3D watch. So if there is a 3D theater near you, please go and see it in 3D. I think we've managed to really do some world-class work because of Namit on the 3D of this film. And the advance booking opens tomorrow. So please spread the word and do see it if you guys get the chance. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ranbir. Thank you. And thank you to all of you for being such patient listeners. And again, heartfelt gratitude to you, Rajamouli sir. This would have been an impossible task without you. And big love to you, Karth. So final word. The final words are yours.
Yeah. ఇప్పటి వరకు అందరూ నాకు చాలా థ్యాంక్స్ చెప్తున్నారు. నేను ఏదేదో చాలా ఎక్కువ చేసినట్టు, సినిమా కోసం చాలా ఎక్కువ చేసినట్టు చెప్తున్నారు. యాక్చువల్గా నేను చేసింది అంతేం లేదు. ఫర్ మీ, of course, like I told you before, Karan sir or Ranbir or Alia or all the cast and crew, Ayan Mukherjee, cast and crew of Brahmastram, I like them all very much. But the reason I associated with this film is not because any of them. The reason is the story itself, is the vision that Ayan had. I associated the main reason I associated with the film is because when I see a good product, when I see a good product is coming, I feel I should have something to do with that, to whatever help that I can. When I first saw KGF, when Yash showed me KGF, I didn't know anything about them. They just showed me what they did, and I thought it was a great product, and I thought in whichever way I can help, I should help it. And I started talking to people about KGF. The same way when Ayan told me about Brahmastra, I thought it is a great product, and whichever way I can help, I should do that. And that's why I came on board. One last thing I want to say, civilizations across the world, especially in India, formed on the banks of rivers in the beginning of time. Not beginning of the time, in the early ages. and the rivers in India always flow from east to west or west to east. In the modern era, it's time that love should start flowing from north to south and south to north. We started flowing from south to north with all the films like Bahubali, KGF, Pushpa, RRR, everything. Recently when Kartikeya 2. And it's time the love starts flowing from that side to this side also with Brahmastram. I mean, I think it's reverse. The film should flow from there to here, and love should flow from here to there. So we are a complete country, and we truly make Indian films, not language films, but Indian films. Thank you very much.
Hi, this is Isha Chavla. This is Manara Chopra.
Hi, this is Kartikeya. Nenu director Tejani.
Press the bell icon for more updates.
For more such videos, please subscribe to iDream.
For more videos, please subscribe to iDream. For more videos, please subscribe to iDream.
And you're watching iDream Media.
Please like, share and subscribe to the channel.
And don't forget to subscribe to iDream.
Please subscribe iDream Media.
Do subscribe to iDream.
Subscribe to iDream Media.
Do subscribe to iDream Media.
Don't forget to subscribe. Click on the button below.
Don't forget to subscribe to iDream.